I was pregnant, but that was not enough to escape the wrath and anger of gun-wielding men. So together with my unborn baby, I got shot in a police raid on Salt Winners on a dark Friday, the 17th day of May in the year of our Lord 1985. Nakonkope is where it occurred, and that is where I have stood since. But exactly 17 years later, the reasons for which I shed my blood remains a scar on the conscience of all to see abject poverty in the midst of wealth.
We have power to mine the salt. Before you finish the work, then you realize that you are still in the poverty, because the price they give to you or the price they used to buy on you is very low.
The main lagoon is Songor and has environs covering an area exceeding 390 kilometers square, where salt, otherwise called white gold, is produced in great abundance. My country, between the year 2000 and 2005, exported 400,000 metric tons of salt and received over $12.81 million. And of these figures, the Adan Songor Lagoon area contribution alone was 150 metric tons.
So this is the Songor Lagoon.
Companies have existed through whom the over 80,000 inhabitants exchange their blood and toil for peanuts. Work is manual and crude, and the associated threats are anybody's guess. Land issues are complex and thorny, and from the early 1970s, land disputes have arisen anytime there was an economic gain to be derived. Not even a government intervention in 1992 was enough. Rather, the very little income accrued to the people aggravated their already poor living standards. Indeed, no royalties have been duly paid to the original landowners, a situation which has manifested in continuing agitation for the land to be reverted to them.
Historically, when the factory is under the possession of one painting, you cannot walk through the lagoon, even to the coastal towns. If they see you walking, they will arrest you. And if possible, they will give you salt to chew to an extent. You chew salt and you'll be sick. Even people die out of those malpractices. And it was during the revolution when Rollins came in to seize the place to the communities around the area, or in general, Ghana per se.
In over 90% of communities in the salt-winning areas, the most basic commodity of all, water, comes with a price tag. Only those who can afford 1,200 cedis daily can have access to potable water brought in tankers from towns in neighboring Volta region. And for many ordinary inhabitants, it takes days to raise that amount, so the best bets are streams, ponds, wells, and sometimes rainwater harvesting. The people are aware their water is infested with diseases, but have no choice. Government wants to give them water, but is insisting on cost sharing with the poor people.
We were told to pay 5% of the contract sum, which even we are not ready to pay all. We are contributing 10,000 cedis per head, and as at now, we don't reach anywhere. We were even pleading to the companies around to pay that commitment fee for us, to enable us get the water, the access of water free, but they don't agree as at now.
Nakonkope
which is part of Songonya, is paying 69 point something million. Some few things to be 70 million. That of Nakonkope also the same amount. And Agbedrafo is 23 point something. I can't tell exactly. 23 million something. Pochum was not be identified as a community. It has been divided into two. Part two, Nakonkope and Agbedrafo. So they have no fixed amount to be paid.
The roads are deplorable and do not befit the economic prowess of the area. Health-wise, the doctor-patient ratio defies medical sense, currently standing at 1:46,556. Payment for healthcare, even at the cheapest fee, is a problem.
Whenever they come, they say they don't have money, we consider them, we treat them, and then let them go. Some are exempted from payment, so those ones we consider them, we give them exemption. If the person comes us, we see his condition, we exempt them.
At Nakonkope, one of the 4 main towns along the coast, this is all they have to show for school.
Subtraction of multiples of 10. Am I clear? Yes. Number 1 is this.
You dare sack a people for not being in approved uniform, and that will be his last time in school.
Simple like this. They don't have sound because their parents are not buy sound for them. That's why they share their school uniform.
The least said about housing, the better. Amidst these challenges, hopes remain high among folks.
One pound is 1,000 cedis. It's not enough. So now I'm planning to go write this November, December exam so that I can also further my education to this tertiary institution.
Here, people work in pairs, and depending on how smart they can be, they can earn as much as 25,000 cedis by sunset. Koko Alobi and Gladys Tobenu are sisters, and at Songor Salts, where they work, they are partners. On a good day, they earn 90,000 cedis on 100 pounds, meaning the 3 of us get either 30,000 cedis each daily or 150,000 cedis each every week. Koko has 9 children and a single parent. Only 5 of them are in school.
The money we get is not enough to take care of the children, but we have no other choice. Even school fees, we pay in installments, and when it is the end of the year, not even soup is dashed to us.
Koko is not the only one who feels this way. Judge Wahinjah has worked 19 years at Songor but claims worse off. He lives here with all 6 children. For him, it is the familiar story of corruption and neglect.
We are fed up. Did the teachers, the big men, did the kind of money all go chop? One called Biney, Mr. Biney. We are working. You know, see me, only the Tetteh coming. Big night, we are going night and day 2. But why we will not go enjoy? Then people will go to enjoy plus your wife. The big men, they enjoy plus their wife and their children. But we the workers, they are nothing about us.
These could be the luxury he might be referring to, but the company does not know where they aired.
We, as a company, we know what we do for the community.
No, we don't receive any. Since I came here, almost 5 years now, there is no assistance from any company around.
There are a lot of them who know what we do for them.
George, my name is George Wahinjah. My name is George Wahinjah. Go talk to them. I say nothing. They don't do nothing for us.
If you were told when you went to the factory, people steal our salt. They come in and they mine the salt and take it out with impunity. They have even taken over forcibly one of our largest ponds, which, if released to us, we could use it to store water. Attempts to take it had met with resistance and violence, and we've kept it there for the time being to harmonize social relations. But we think at the appropriate time we'll have to take these things up.
They cheat them. You can be working there as casual for almost 10 years, and they won't make you permanent.
But definitely and technically, we are doing a lot for the area. The place is the only supporting company. They don't have any company there. And we support them. We provide a lot of economic activity there.
Not to try to aggrandize or make money. And that is a selfless duty.
Trying to find what went wrong and who is responsible triggered backpassing.
The salt industry should be able to impact upon the lives of the people. Out of a total of 2 billion cedis taken in the first 3 quarters of last financial year, that is 2006, close to 65% of these 2 billion came from the salt industry. But in terms of district development, 2 billion is not an amount that can go very far in producing those things, amenities and so on, that will let the people realize that they are benefiting from the salt industry.
You know, poverty, you cannot eradicate poverty, but you can reduce poverty. And what is being done is that we try to make sure that some little credits are given to, we lobby, credits are given to the people in the area so that they can use to work to reduce poverty. But then it centers on nature. The rainy pattern, you can go in and there, you are given a credit, but because the rains fail, you end up in debt.
Elders of the community are much more worried.
We don't benefit from the wealth generated here. Like little children, we are always deceived about social services, especially when it is election time.
The government brought in a master plan to develop the lagoon. And up till now, we haven't seen any sign. We are sure if they implement that master plan, we people here, people will come out of other regions to come and work here. Our rooms will be rented. Our wives and our mothers will prepare foods and be selling for the work. You see, the whole area will be, there will be progress in the area.
Like other minerals or natural resources, salt has the potential of alleviating extreme poverty and improving on social conditions, but only when ways of doing things are changed. PNDC Law 287 needs review, and mining lease issued to Adar Songor Salt in 1996 cancelled. If that fails, land must be returned to owners and a trust set up to develop the industry here.
Poverty is in the system for us over here. If we can get an assistant from anywhere to assist the people to support their cost of living here in the mining system.
My people are in dire need of sincere partners who will also help add value to the commodity for exports. This social injustice must end.